morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the channel on Through Black and White Eyes. Got a great update for you. Obviously, it's all over Twitter. Everybody knows it. But for the people who aren't on Twitter, it's been agreed. Dan Ashworth to become Newcastle United Sporting Director. Absolutely thrilled to bits. 3 days early than what we said. But we did say all the way back on the 13th of May, which is a long time ago now, that it would happen, it will happen, and it has happened. Just a sponsor to come next, which I've got an update for you on as well. But this is what was said on the official account. Newcastle United is delighted to announce that Dan Ashworth will become the club sporting director after an agreement was reached with Brighton and Hove Albion to release him from his current contractual obligations with immediate effect. The terms of the agreement will remain confidential between the clubs and will be subject to Premier League approval. £3 million. Newcastle United will issue further information following the relevant approval process. So yes, we've announced we've got him, but it's still not been approved by the Premier League yet. He has been allowed to leave his current club, which means he can start work early, still pending that approval. So it still might happen on the 3rd. We still could be right. Who's splitting hairs over 3 days, eh? I know I'm certainly not. But why are we so excited about Dan Ashworth? This is why. We finally have our dream team together. So these two together are going to be unstoppable in my eyes. Eddie Howe is the coach. Dan Ashworth is the recruiter. Things are going to be absolutely phenomenal for us. And this is the reason why I did read this out a while ago, but I thought I'll bring it back to you again because I think it's very important. Ashworth was appointed in Brighton in 2018. And that time was very much involved in the appointment of Graham Potter and the change in direction the owner, Tony Bloom, wanted to move in. I'm not sure one would have worked so effectively without the other. So Dan Ashworth knew his manager, knew what his owners wanted, and they put it all together amazingly. As well as attracting the likes of Adam Lallana, Brighton started recruiting young players like Webster, Lamptey, but also looking at dynamic signings from overseas. Brighton scouting network flourished in South America, and players on loan in numerous clubs, speeding up development. Ben White typifies that, and obviously they end up selling him on for big money to Arsenal. We also had Veltman for 900,000, a Dutch international playing for Ajax, Cucurella, the list goes on. We have now an established way of working and a fantastic scouting network and a great academy for talent. We already had a top academy, but he enhanced it, and there is a pathway from the academy to the first team. Now, we've never had that at Newcastle, ever. I can't even remember when we've had an academy and players that get moved on to the first team. Look at where we are now compared to where we were under CH. And yes, the owner, CEO, all have to be moving in the same direction. I expect similar to happen at Newcastle, not just in the depth of recruitment, but also in the depth of your academy. He has connections through the FA and experience second to none. The key will be patient and let him build the foundations that will turn you into a great club. It's a long-time project. When it happens, that's why your owners have made a sensible appointment. And that's coming from a Brighton fan. Mike, a Brighton fan, has been a Brighton fan for years. Love the work that Dan Ashworth's done under Graham Potter and the owners. And all he sees is a flourished appointment in it. And I agree with him. I am so happy with this appointment. It's going to be massive. Massive. In some more on that as well, Newcastle are in talks with Man City's lead scout, Samuel Fagbemi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fagbemi, if you want to Google him, about taking over as head of recruitment for youth. He'll make a decision in the next few days. So that's not been announced anywhere. There's a bit of inside information for you. Now, that could be huge for us as well. Absolutely huge. Fingers crossed. Now on to some other breaking sort of news. Sort of breaking, sort of not breaking, sort of update. You know you love them. So my source has been talking to another great source on Twitter. They're a new account. They've got over 1,000 followings. They're called In the Know Newcastle. They did break the news today, and they believe they put the neck on the line about the sponsorship and who it is. Been talking to him, and both agreed this morning through various sources we have that is it is Saudi Airlines for the sponsor. So we did put a tweet out a while ago saying it's between three. We think it's Saudi Airlines is the number one choice, but there's obviously Aramco and Saudi Gulf. But we believe it's Saudi Airlines, and that should be announced over the next few days. Again, hopefully on the 2nd of June is what we said. My update says the source. Being told the Lodi deal is well advanced. That's obviously breaking all over Twitter at the moment. Looking almost certain signing. Players on holiday, waiting for his return to get it done and dusted. 30 million euros, which is amazing. So before I go on to the next breaking stuff, just to let you know, these are still up for sale. We have given one away on the channel, but they're for sale UK, £40. Beautiful metal steel powder coated Newcastle sign, £40 in the UK, £70 abroad. If you want one, please contact me via Twitter or check the description out for my email address and contact me through there. Don't miss out. We've sold 19. I think we've got 6 left, round about that amount. So if you want one, get in quickly, guys, because they're absolutely brilliant. And once they're all sold, we might have a few left after that, but we won't be going back to the makers and asking for more. So it's almost your last chance saloon to get one. So please contact us. Right. It's looking good for Hugo Ekiteke, 20 million all in, 14 million up front. Followed by 6 million next summer. So 14 million this summer, 6 million next summer to try and help with FFP. He also has add-ons as well, but we don't know what they are. But it could take the deal up to another 8 million, but advanced for next week. So there'll be more information coming. Darlow and Woodman put on transfer list and 50 million bid going in for Henderson. The club are looking to get the 15 million back. Arsenal want Woodman, Borough want and will get Darlow unless he ends up a Man United part of the Henderson deal. So that's very interesting. Lodi and Henderson will be the first 2 signings. So my source is putting his neck on the line there, saying the first 2 signings will be Lodi and Henderson. Botman deal is still on. We have offered more wages, more money, better payment structure overall, and much better package. AC Milan not as keen now. So that's good. It sounds like we're outbidding AC Milan. We're outdoing them. It's down to the player and down to the club to accept offers and let the player go where he wants to go. So I know he favours AC Milan. However, our project could sway the difference and the extra money as well. Shelby has 1 year left. He wants to stay but needs a new 3-year deal to see him into retirement. He will be made available and sold only if the deal is right for the player and for NUFC. But Eddie has told him he wants him in the squad next season, but understands if he moves. So that's basically saying to Shelby, look, you can see out your contract with us because we want you next season, but getting another 2 years, it might not be on the cards. It might be time for you to see your career out somewhere else, which would be a shame because he deserves this. See his career out in a way. He has been great for us at times, but this is what it's like now. It's cutthroat, guys. It's cutthroat business. We need to get all the deals done, get the deadwood out eventually, and get all these exciting players in. The sales will move to Forest, 2 million loan deal, and if Forest stay up next season, they will owe us 8 million. That's interesting. So that's a £10 million deal if Forest stay up. If they don't, he's back with ourselves. Richie to Bournemouth is on. Gale has 4 or 5 offers from the Championship. He's holding out for the best deal. Interesting. NUFC trying to bring in Samuel Fagbima, a scout from Man City, to work with Dan Ashworth. We've already broke that from another source at the start of the show there. Harry Winks' agent has been talking to Jamie Rubin, who's put his name forward to Eddie, one to watch. I don't want Harry Winks. So Botman, Henderson, Lodi, Ekiteke, Diaby, Paqueta are hit list. So that is some update, guys. Some great information about Dan Ashworth and about hopefully a new recruit for the youth side. Let's see what happens. I hope you've enjoyed the update. Please drop a comment as always. I will get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button to let you know when we're live. We have membership options if you're interested. Read the description below. Please, very important that you do that. We also have super thanks available. So if you want to donate to the channel, you can do that via this video. And very quickly, please check out Glen Middis Coastal Carpentry and Joinery. If you're in the northeast and you want some work done, if you need any perfumes or aftershaves or gels or sprays or anything like that, please consider contacting Claire. And Liam for a dog days out. Great dog walker, new business, loves dogs, and he will treat your dog like it was his own. So please consider that as well. We'll be back with some more news in the future. We're going to be getting updates hopefully daily, but if not every other couple of days. We'll keep you in the loop. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely evening or afternoon or morning, depending on when you've watched this. So take care. Goodbye.